The pages hear the sound of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare. A podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines. Stories crackle, voices ring.
Hey, hello everyone. You're welcome in next episode of our live session in HelloTalk application where we talk about books and related topics with people around the world. Okay, it's time to start our session. Just let's go to application and start our voice room. As a regular, it's okay. Just tell some words. It's application where which people use to study languages. It's helped to connect people around the world by interest. And one of my favorite functionalities is voice room, where you can start at voice room and participate any topics and just talk about what you want. I like to use to talk about books here. Okay, we just started our voice room, and I just maybe mention that this session is that I live streaming this session. Okay, I'll write the comment about this, and we wait when someone joins to us. Yeah, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's complicated. Okay, sometimes it's not one join here, and I just stay and talk every time. But yeah, but sometimes or instant that person join and we talk whole time of the session. Okay, we just wait when someone join to us, and yeah. And yeah, it's okay. Hello. Here we talk about books and related topics. If you like it, just raise your hand and I will add you to conversation. And also, if you like, I stream this session on YouTube. You can just watch by the link what I sent before. Okay, let's go to talk. Hey, hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Thanks. And first question I like to ask, what book are you reading in current moment?
I'm reading The Blind Beast from Edogawa Renpo.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, The Blind Beast. Did you
Blind.
know Edogawa Renpo? He's
Uh,
a Japan writer.
nice. Can you write the name here in the chat because I like to find some information and add to my read list.
Wait a minute. It is a very nice, very impressive book.
Mhm.
And Edgar Allan Poe is um, kind of famous in horror and mystery fiction. Maybe you have heard about him a few times before. And how
Mm,
about you?
uh, yeah, I just like to tell some words. It's some kind of like modern Japanese writer.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. If you talk about me now, I'm start reading book that has name when we were orphans by the same Japanese author
Mm.
Kazuo Ishiguro. Uh,
Kazuo Ishiguro.
yeah, I think it's one of
Maybe.
the, I think it's one of
Yeah.
the like two very popular Japanese author. But if you correctly remember, he lived in England. It's not like in all like to childhood they spent in the England, but I think it's identify itself like to Japanese author. Yeah, I just started to read this book because I have the paper variant of this book in my bookshelf, and I just like to decide, okay, I maybe should be start. I just like to read some few pages.
Is it good?
Um, I'm not sure. I just read some serial pages. It's about story about English England and start of like 20th century. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm not sure, but I read some. I read two books, two another books, Isiguro books before. But I read in my mother language in Russian. It's like to it's some very popular one of this novel. I just need to time to find the correct name on English, but this story was very nice. I just need to find the name. I need some second. But what about book? What are you reading? Do you like it?
But you asked me like, do I like the Blind Beast?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Can you
Of
just tell
course.
some word about this? What kind of book?
Um, this is a horror and mystery book. Like, it's about. It has in this book there are two stories. Um, about one. The first one is about a blind man, and the second one is about like a utopia. Like no, like um, uh, a man is uh, a man who is want to create his own land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very impressive. I will tell you the first story about the blind man. His like rape a lot of women. I
Oh,
don't know. Okay, sorry because my English skills not very good.
it's all okay. No
Yeah,
worries.
but you can find it on. But you can find it. You can read it on like there are some ebooks. Yeah, you should. If you are a fan of horror fiction, you should read it.
Okay, I find
Yeah.
it's like it's not so like a modern book. It's like published in 30 years of 20th century. It's like 100 years ago almost.
Yes. It is not about like ghosts or something is or something like magic or something scary, but It is about um, the scary things of humans.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, okay. I added to my like reading list, but I'm not like very fan of horrors, to be honest.
looks
Yeah.
like, mhm, yeah. So it looks like you really like Kazuo Ishiguro.
Uh, I think Isuguri it's not like to my typical genre, but
Mm-hmm.
I like these kind of books. What because I read some two books before. I mentioned this book in chat. Its first book is Clara and the Sun. It's one of the like two latest his book, and yeah, it's some very like to I don't know, like to, not dramatic story about relationship, children and robot. Yeah, it's very nice. And if you correctly saw, based on this book, some company should be produced the film in this year. It will be interesting to check. And I think its next book is Never Let Me Go. It's one of the like to his popular book, and in this story it's some very very like to I don't know how call correctly, dramatic, not dramatic, it's like maybe melancholic and yeah, story. And I like this kind of like to books because it's they very well written, and they contain some like to some fictions. It's not about like to they contain some fiction idea, and just like to build their own like to possible like to world and relationship people in this world.
Oh, I understand. That sounds interesting. I will add it into my to read list.
Yeah. Uh,
So do you, so what else? What else do you like?
uh, I like some kind of post-apocalyptic books because I like when author describes some like to extreme conditions when people try to survive. But most of the cases, I like how like
Okay,
to
you
out.
what you're lagging?
Sorry, I just tried to repeat. I like post-apocalyptic books when people try to survive in extremal conditions. And this kind of book, I like how author describes some possible future of the world when something happened, like to
Mm,
fever, like to epidemic, or some kind of disaster, or maybe some invasion of aliens. But most of the times, it's just like to books for fun because it's not so very deep. But sometimes I read like to more deep about emotion, like to Ishiguro or some classical book.
mm.
And in this case, I have another question for you, but I cannot recognize your flag. Can you like to uh, hint where you from? From Vietnam?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
from Vietnam.
nice,
And
super.
and you?
I'm from Belarus, but now I'm living
Ah,
in Sweden. Yeah,
mhm.
I have another question. Can you just like to suggest one book, action of this book maybe happen in your country, or maybe show how people live in your country?
Um, I don't read Vietnamese fiction very much, but there is like a
Yeah.
very very famous writer in my country. Maybe you know him. Is Nguyễn Nhật Ánh. Yeah, I love his. I don't know how to like the way he writes his story. Yeah, it is very good. Um, I have I have read like a few books from him is Thả đỏ and mắt biếc, yeah, and bong bóng lên trời. maybe. Okay, I will. Let me search it. Search the English name of them.
Yeah, it will be nice if you maybe provide the name of author. I try to find some information because I like to use Goodreads, and very often it's very simple to find some
Yeah,
reference on the book.
there are like some English version of his books too.
Okay, can you try just like to repeat the name of the author?
Yeah.
Okay, I try to copy. Okay, I find one. I just sent it's his book or not. Just a second. Is it correct, author?
No, Việt Thành Nguyễn. Who is Nguyễn Nhật Ánh, not Việt Thành Nguyễn.
Okay, it's some another
No,
author.
I will send you the my favorite books from my like the books I love most from Nguyễn Nhật Ánh. It's very famous. It's Dreamy Eyes about you know. Do you want to be like
Okay, but
about a boy, love story between a boy and a girl, and uh, in a village from Vietnam. No,
okay, I just try to find name of the book what you provide. Mm, okay. Ah, I think it's so complicated to copy the link here. Sorry, I just like to try to copy link, but something happened. Oh, oh. Stuck. Okay, I just like to have some problems with copy link. I don't know. In desktop version, it's some problems every time.
did you
Mm,
see it?
no, no, I see the link, but I cannot copy it.
Okay,
Okay, can you just like to it's Dreamy Eyes is correct name? Because I try to find in Goodreads, but I have some problems.
let me see. Dreamy Eyes. Yeah, Dreamy Eyes. there are two versions of Dreamy Eyes, the book one and movies one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the same. Okay, Dreamy Eyes movie.
yeah, it's the same.
Okay, maybe I find just a second. And this book, I sent the name of the book in chat. Is this author?
What?
I sent name and book in the chat. In chat, I correct
Yeah.
find.
Yes.
Okay, but I try to find translation in English some book. But
Like there's an English version of Dreamy Eyes already published in my country. You should like
mm-hmm.
if you want to know, if you want to read, you should buy it.
Okay, okay, okay. Maybe. Mm, but the English version has Dreamy Eyes name. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe it has the Dreamy Eyes name. Dreamy Eyes book.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
It's some
So
complicated find because when I type Dreamy Eyes, they sent for another author. I think it's maybe some another name
mm,
of the book is the same meaning. Okay, but I think it's no worries. I try to find maybe uh,
mm,
this author books, some another books if you translate it because
what?
I see it's so very productive. He wrote a lot of books.
Yeah. Um, not like Dreamy Eyes, but there are also many of his book has translated into English and being published. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I will try to just let to go through these published books and try to find translated version, someone. Uh, and yeah, because when I find translation, it's more simple to find electronic version of this book. Okay, okay, I will like to search in later in my free time. Okay, uh,
Um, what like what classical book do you like?
what? Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Uh, I ask what classical book do you like? Like, what is the name of the classics book do you like?
Uh, I read some classical books because my mother language is Russian and Belarusian. I just like to
Mm,
read most of the classic on no, on this language, and I think one of the book what very inspired me. It's Peace and War,
Peace and War.
Lev Tolstoy. It's like to,
Left Tolstoy. Oh, I know about him.
yeah, it's some classical Russian literature book, and 11 grades. It's like mandatory to read this book, and as well, every like scholars
Mm,
should be read this book. And but to be honest, this book it's very huge, around like to, I don't know, 800 pages or more, maybe more, and and in
wow.
people's just read like a short description of the book. Yeah, but I not read this book in school. I read maybe some several years ago, and I was very inspired
Mm,
because it's very interesting and very like to very nice language. Written by very nice language. It's very, I don't know, emotional. And I think when this book translated in English, they maybe like to lost of like to some layer of meaning. But on the Russian, it sounds it's very cool. I just read, and when I complete the book, I just like to will be sad because the book is the end. I don't I need more. But yeah, I was very like surprised by this book.
mm.
And in
Yeah.
like the main plot is like a love story. And yeah,
Like, I have just read two classical book is, you know, bread juice, bread juice, bread juice, and bride from Jane Austen, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
the other one, yeah, you do know about it.
yeah.
It's very famous.
Yeah, I read and I was very inspired this book too, because it's very good book about love, and it's like to I think it's like to one kind of iconical book about love. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and the other one is uh, a collection story from by Ella he, Alan Edgar Poe.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I heard, but I've not read, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a very good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, my time is left for today. I just try to be around like 30 minutes every day here and this application. Thanks for a nice talk and for interesting like references. If you like it, just like to follow me, and we can continue talking next time when I start with the voice room.
Very, very nice to meet you.
Yeah. And have a good day. See you next time. Okay, and okay, our session today is completed. Uh, I think it's was interesting talk, and I'm very happy because she joined to us, and we talk about some Vietnamese author. To be honest, I not find any translation of his work, but I will try to find. And yeah, if you like it, just don't forget put the like on the video, write the comments and your feedback, and see you next time here and Hello Talk live session. Um, yeah, see you. Bye.
the pages, hear the sound of time. Stories weaving words that climb. Whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the